Have you ever wished to join the ranks of Frederick I Barbarossa or Franz II? Well, now you can, because we're going to take a look at Kaiser. In the game Kaiser, you're trying to become the German Emperor. To do so, you will have to rise in the hierarchy of the aristocracy. And to do that, you need to have a minimum amount of space and a minimum amount of people in your country. Then there are other alternative routes that may exist, like having a palace or having a cathedral.
But first things first, so let's create a one-player game. You can have, according to the screen, up to 9 players in this version, which would be similar to the Atari 400 and 800 version, which is the original one, and multiplayer enables you to wage war. But first of all, even then you don't need to, and secondly, there are a few bugs within the war code which may cause the game to crash. So I am the male Sir of Prussia, even if it says Preußen there. The first thing is that you have to check your wheat reserves and make sure nobody starves. Well, at least if you want to succeed in your quest for the Emperor's throne.
What is that? Corn?
Sorry, but back in that day, the Germans didn't eat corn. They ate wheat. W-H-E-A-T. The next thing is to see if you can acquire some land. After that, you distribute your wheat.
And you should give away a bit more than what is required. That is, if you want to become an emperor.
And after all that, you get a report on what happened. Like how much money you made from markets and mills, which in your first turn obviously is nothing. But you also get some information about how many people died, how many people were born, how much your military costs you, etc. After that, there's a lot of after that's here. You can select how hard and brutal the legal system should be, and you can adjust the taxes and custom fees, which you of course receive. And after that, you will see a very basic map of your country.
And after that, you can buy. You can go shopping. You can buy mills, windmills, better to say, marketplaces. You can also work on your military, but as I said, I'm only one player and it's not really worth investing into that.
After you finished your selections and chose to end the round, you might gain a new rank in the feudal hierarchy and the next player's own. That is, if there is a player who didn't play this year. If not, time simply advances.
There are a lot of things to keep in mind, like bankruptcy, which means you will get your mills and marketplaces repossessed, and you might be withheld from controlling your own nation for 1 year, famines, and ultimately death. Yes, your character will die. It's determined by an invisible system and it might happen sooner or later. And no, you cannot play as your own child. So there's only one Sir RetroKork. Of course, there are ways to increase the chance to become the German Emperor. People have had success with lowering everything but the income tax to 0. The income tax is raised to 99%, and the soft and cushy justice might help to keep people in your country. And if all goes well, you will become Kaiser. Good luck. Next time, just after Christmas, I will talk about a game, a novel. I don't know what it is, but you might know its name. I'm going to talk about Portal, the interactive novel by Activision.